Hello everybody, and I welcome all of you to Online Study for You. And this is a video on the interview questions video series. And in this video, we are going to take a look at some of the questions that will help you to prepare for your interviews. So you have cracked your examination in any company, and the next big hurdle that you have is the interview, where you will have a live person in interviewer who will be asking you technical questions. So in this video, we are going to take a look at the data structures and algorithms concept in a very basic level, which will help you to revise and get ready for other interview. So these questions are framed such that, and the explanations are such that a person from computer science and IT background, or even mechanical, electrical, or civil background students can understand. So mechanical and civil students, if you are not into that much of programming, you must have at least done C programming in your first year of engineering. So you will be asked questions on basic data structures and C programming. So let us get started with this video, where we will take a look at the questions. How does a selection sort work for an array? So the selection sort is also sorting mechanism. The selection sort is fairly intuitive sorting algorithm, though not necessarily efficient. That means it is not totally efficient algorithm, but it is intuitive and easy to implement. In this process, the smallest element is first located and switched with the element at the subscript 0, thereby replacing the smallest element in the first position. The smallest element remaining in the subarray is then located next to the subscript 1 through n-1 and switched with the element at the subscript 1, thereby placing the second smallest element in the second position. These steps are repeated in the same manner till the last element. So to get to a better visualization, let us actually see the visualization of selection sort. If you see here, what happens is, let us suppose this selection sort algorithm is sorting these numbers. Here you see here first smallest number is 2, so it identifies 2 and puts it in this first place. Then in the remaining list, it will identify the smallest element, that is 3, and puts it here. Then the smallest one is 4 and it will put here. Then 5 is already in its place, you don't need to put again. Next smallest is what? 15. Next smallest is 19, it will find 19 and put it here. And it does the same thing for all the numbers. So it will keep on decreasing its search space and entering the smallest element in its position. Okay, so 46 is on its place, 47 is on its place, 48 is on its place. So that is how a selection sort algorithm works, and at the end all your elements are sorted. Okay, I hope you understood how selection sort works. This is how you can explain in words to an interviewer. So before we move on to the next question, we have a quick announcement that we need to make. So it is about the video package that we are releasing about the interview preparation. So it contains the most asked interview questions video course package. So it will be covering various concepts. So it contains 4 full-length videos of 30-35 minutes each of them, covering C, C++, Java, object-oriented programming, database management system, networking, and operating systems. So it will be helpful for everybody, even for last-minute preparation as well. So it is helpful for a computer science student as well as non-computer background students like mechanical, civil, or electrical also, to understand basics and answer most asked interview question in the interview, so you can prepare it as well. So if you have a lot of time, a month left or 15 days left for your interview, you can watch these. If you have 1 or 2 days also, you can cleanly watch this to get all the most asked interview questions. So it is priced at 99 rupees for the video package that you can buy. So you can buy that. You will have lifetime access to all these video courses. That is one advantage. Even if you're placed and later in 1 year you want to change your company or anything like that, you can use these video courses. So we also have a PDF material for the same, where we are giving HR questions. We're giving technical questions as well. So comprehensive PDF materials with questions for various interviews, including all topics that are covered in the video series above. So including all this topic, it has HR questions, company specific questions as well. So you can go ahead to our website here at Online Study for You in and go to premium materials and go to PDF material. You can buy materials for, let us say, Capgemini interview material, fully solved TCS previous year aptitude, reasoning and coding material, comprehensive interview material for TCS and QT for all stream students. You can see here we have questions for electrical engineering students, mechanical engineering students, etc. Okay, on different concept, operating system, networking, even HR interview questions are there. You can see here. So Wipro company, Capgemini company. So for all different exams, for all different companies, we have the PDF materials. You can also go to video materials where this video course is not still there, but it will come here where you can buy it. Okay, just like you buy any other courses, you can just come here and buy that. So that is what is also very good for you. I hope you will take use of this packages and clear the interviews. We're very happy when you use our materials and clear the interview and you come back and tell us, sir, we have cleared the interview, thanks to you. We'll be very happy. Okay, so let us move on to the next question now. What are the different categories of SQL statements? So the first statement, the first category is data definition language. So DDL commands are used to define the structure that holds the data. So definition language. So data definition, the structure which holds the data. These commands are auto-committed. Changes done by DDL commands on the database and save permanently. For example, create. So whenever you are creating a table, you're defining how the table will look. Even when you're altering, you're dropping, you're renaming the table, you're altering the table structure. That is why it is called as data definition language. The second one is data manipulation language, DML. These are used to manipulate the data of the databases. These commands are not auto-committed and can be rolled back. What does this mean is that whenever you insert new value, or let us suppose you deleted some value, but you needed that value, what you can do is you can call rollback. What happens is it undoes the last delete. You can do undo and commit as well. So what do you mean by commit is that, let us suppose you have 50 data and you deleted 5 data. After deleting it, if you commit the deletion, only then the data will be deleted. Until then it is not deleted. You can roll back back. Now only when you commit, your data is lost. Then you cannot go back. That is what is data manipulation language. So examples for data manipulation language are insert, update, delete, and merge. Here you're manipulating the data, you're inserting new data, updating, deleting, etc. Now the third one is called as a data control language. So you're controlling the visibility of the database here. Like some people should have the access to the database, some people should not have the access, etc. and all you're doing. So for example, commit, we saw commit here, right? What commit does. So that is a data control language. You're controlling the data. Roll back, you're rolling back to the previous commit. That is also called as, that is also the control language. Save point, you can save it's like a checkpoint in a game, right? You save the checkpoint and then you move on. If you die also, you can come back and start from that point. So same way in database, you have some data, you checkpoint it, you go further and something happens, database crashed. You can come back and start with the old data itself. That is what is the different categories of SQL statement. Now what is JVM? JVM stands for Java Virtual Machine. Okay, so JVM or Java Virtual Machine acts as a runtime engine to run Java applications. JVM is the one that actually calls the main method present in the Java code. JVM is a part of a Java runtime environment. Now, whenever you want to write Java programs, you have to install something called as JRE, Java Runtime Environment, that is responsible for running a Java code. Inside that JRE, we have something called as a JVM, that is Java Virtual Machine, that is used to run the Java programs. Okay, so whenever you write Java code, your Java code will have different classes, right? You will have class A, you will have class B, and any number of classes. But always the main program will be called first. And from main program, it will go to any class. You can create any object and do any operation you want. That is done by Java Virtual Machine, JVM. Okay, so Java applications are called ORA. That is nothing but write once, run anywhere. As we just talked about, this means a programmer can develop Java code on one system and can expect it to run on any other Java enabled system without any adjustment. This is possible because of JVM. As I said, you don't have to modify anything when you want to run your program somewhere else. So when we compile a .java file, let us suppose you want to name your file abcd.java. Whenever you save this file, you compile this, it will produce abcd.class. Okay, now what happens is this .class file will be able to run in any computer that has Java runtime environment installed. All this is possible because of JVM. Okay, we will see how it is, a basic diagram. So there are three main steps in JVM. First is loading, second is linking, third is initialization. So in loading, what it does is, whenever you run a Java program, what it does is it finds the .class file of it, and it loads all the modules that you want and whatever the necessary resources, and it will link what are the headers that you have installed. Let us suppose you have import statements, so import java.util.io, right? It will all link together with the .class file, and then it will go for initialization and then finally running. In initialization, what will happen, all the variables that you have declared, static variables, are all initialized, and then running will happen. Now, if you see the basic diagram of JVM, if you can see here, you have a Java code that you have written, .java code. So to run that in your terminal, what to type is, you type javac abc.java. This is the command. Now, whenever you type this command, what happens is, inside your computer folder, abc.class file will be generated. That is generated by the javac compiler. Okay, now whenever you click run, then to run you can just say java abc. Okay, this abc is nothing but this abc.class. Whenever you run this, your Java virtual machine that is there here is responsible for running this .class file on different platform. You can see here. Okay, that is why it is platform independent. Okay, it may be any system, it may be any platform, the program is going to run because of JVM that is responsible for running it in any different platform. Okay, so we have come to the end of the video. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for watching Online Study for You. Keep watching our videos, keep preparing and ask doubts so that you can clear all your interviews and examinations. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you again.